Expos open house for the fall term, all right? Now, I always start off with this philosophy slide, and many of you have heard this before, but effectively, being a good writer serves as the bedrock of being a strong thinker. This is really, really important in the heart of what we do, because the fact of the matter is, if it isn't clear up here, it's not going to be clear on the page, all right? We really want to hold students' hand through the entire writing process. Expos was actually created based on Harvard's mandatory Expos class, which all of us had to take. There is a reason why that's the only mandatory class that all freshmen are supposed to take. And this is really the bread and butter of what I do. I was a history major from Harvard, and this was expository writing was my bread and butter. This is basically what I majored in, and I really love it. Expos is like my baby. I'm gonna talk about it more in a little bit, but I do believe that good writing should start at the beginning. Oftentimes, I would work with students on your college essays when I did. My background, for those of you who don't know, is actually from Wall Street. I was an investor. I worked in the hedge fund space for many, many years, but I really wanted to go back to the liberal arts. And the thing is that I would sort of volunteer with students on the side, looking at their college essays. And I would say, wow, these are issues that really should have been addressed 10 years prior. So Expos is for the high school students, but the youngest student I have is like 8 years old, all right? So it really starts from the beginning, but when it comes to high school, you really move towards more expository writing and more serious literary analysis, all right? So that is what we're going to be talking about today. And the last part of my philosophy is that writing needs to be scalable in order to be accessible to families. This is something I am very, very passionate about. I really it's hard to teach writing. At the end of the day, it's really, really difficult, but I really want everybody to have access to it. So all our classes are capped at 15 students. You can't do math and science and just put 20, 30 students in a room. It's hard to give everybody the attention that they deserve. And I also wanted to make it at a price point that was accessible to many families. So that is really what EWC is all about. Now, some of you have also seen this. Now, the thing is that EWC, there are a lot of classes. I know there are. It gets a little messy from intro, Expos, what is a core, what is a module, but very, very high level, we're talking about this, all right? We're talking about Expos 100. We're going to talk about the literary analysis series, which Emerson worked on. Emerson, thank you so much. Do you want to wave hello? Hi. So many of you probably know Emerson because she carried the EWJ on her back. That is our daily publication. When I basically went to her and I said, I would like to do a publication where kids are reading and writing and we're giving comments every single day. So that is what EWJ is. So I will talk a little bit about that. It was a very popular program, so we're bringing it back into the fall. And then we're going to talk about Rockwell. I am so excited about Rockwell. First of all, this is a sister company to EWC that we launched last week. Pratik Kumar is actually spearheading that project, but it basically unpacks the how of studying. And this is something I am so excited about because I've been working with students, especially in front of a computer, for a very, very long time. I know it's hard to stay organized. I know that it's not easy to really just sit and study in front of a screen. And that is something that we really want to address in student coaching. We really want to give a place for students to, well, think of it as study time. That's something that I had way back when at Trinity, and it really helped me keep organized with life generally. And it's skills that I could take after school, during school, and yeah, it's so, so incredible. So I'm very excited to talk about those as well. And of course, we talk about grammar. I don't know why I didn't highlight it, but Sam is then just going to give us a really, really in-depth grammar class, which is awesome. And we should totally go through that because I think the slides are actually very different from the intro slides. So I'm